It was a certain Daffy Duck who said, and I quote, "Back to 2D." Yes, guys, I am back to 2D and I am loving it. I don't have a problem with lashes and all the flashy hair and all that. I just think that it should be an occasional thing, you know, give them something to ooh and ah about every now and then. Yeah, but if you think it should be a daily look, I don't mind. Do you? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pijin City, the only city whose indigents are called villagers. I know I'm going to get in trouble with this one, but thank you so much for your engagement on my last video, which was my first video, which was the last video, which was the first video. I know you understand what I'm saying. Right, so today I'm going to give some responses to the things that you had to say. And now that it is a closed community, we don't have a lot of subscribers who I do not know yet. Let's have, you know, an indoor discussion about the things that you had to say. The first people I'm going to address are those who do not like me. You know, I understand. Some people have had some reasons not to like me. I gave them the reasons not to like me or not, or whatever, you know. Whatever. I've not had a perfect life, but then again, who has? Moving on. I made a list of things to address. The next thing I'm going to talk about, Lord, it's hot in here, is the volume. I am so sorry, guys. You know that I am an editing wizard. I'm trying to find my way around this whole thing. Right. Moving on to the next thing. Those who are expecting skits and vlogs and things like that. Skits. That's some hectic and extremely creative level, you know, high level things in there. And then for vlogs, I don't think my days are interesting enough yet, but hopefully someday we'll get to that point. And what I do know is that when I have conversations with people, they say that I'm interesting and they also say that I'm smart. I do not like being called smart. It makes me think about that time in class 4 where I spelled pimples P-I-M-P-O-S-E. That's not smart. Or the fact that I barely made it to the university because of the grades I had in WASI. That's not smart either. Or can we talk about the figures in my bank account right now? That is not smart either. So don't be calling me smart too much. Although there are some things that I'm smart in and you don't want to know what they are. You don't. Right. Moving on. What's the next thing on my list? There were some people who were expecting me to speak Pidgin on Pijin City. I am hoping that nowhere in the world do they spell the language Pidgin, P-I-J-I-N, because even then I won't speak Pidgin because I actually don't know how to speak it. All right, and the last group of people are those who did not seem to understand anything that I said. They were kind of confused, like what? So I have done a reintroduction. Check her out. Hello. Are you looking for a place to spend some time in positivity? Welcome to Pijin City. I will be having a blast on topics that I think are of national importance, such as what is the right temperature to serve kelewele? How are we going to narrate this corona story to our children and our children's children? We need to know, we need to decide as a nation. Issues such as why and how are we allowing an indigenous art form like gobe to go extinct? We need to have a national conversation. Every now and then, we'll throw in some trivia in this segment that we have named the life sentence, unintended. In that segment, we are going to be discussing things that are a bit more light-hearted, like suicide prevention awareness, anti-littering awareness, soft, easy things like that. If you're in for that, welcome to Pijin City. I am Sister Edem. Please, I hope you understood me this time. Please hold on, a plane is passing. playing sparse here so often. Like if I wanted to do 100 takes, I will still get a point where I will say, please hold on, a plane is passing. Craft to Life is a Pijin Citi initiative where I am giving some details or updates about suicide prevention. This is not exclusive to me. As we are in the month of September, if you follow the trends, September 10 worldwide is suicide prevention awareness day worldwide. So in the month of September, people take the liberty to, spread the information, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do with Craft to Life. Some people are feeling Craft to Life itself, and I don't want to be in their shoes, but I don't think that it's a pretty place to be. But I think that we should all be aware of it, at least for the management or eradication of situations that we would rather not have in our societies. I believe that awareness is the first, if not one of the first steps to managing the situation. So I've compiled this list of facts about suicide that I think that we should be aware of as a start for us to start the conversation and start thinking about it. I hope that you give me your feedback on that in the comment box. Nothing shock you there, because these are facts that I got from the WHO, and I hope that, as Josh Too Funny said, and I quote, think about it, think. I know that you feel me. One last fact that I did not add that I would like to add now is that the victims of suicide are not the only victims in that situation. They leave behind family, friends, and so on, and twice in that situation, I don't want to see that ever again in my life. Ever again in my life. So let's, actually think about it and start educating ourselves. And that brings us to the end of the second episode of Pijin Citi. Aren't you excited? I am too. The next episode, we're going to have a guest. That's all I can say. So follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Pijin Citi, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.